Hey, what's up everybody? Roy from the Tea Garden Historical Society, Jesse behind the camera. Yeah, we want to say thank you to everyone who came out earlier today on Monday, checked out the Revamping History display, learned all kinds of information about Tea Garden. Again, we do this every Monday. Stop on out here, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And thank you to all of our new members who signed up today or left donations. We appreciate all the support. All this is going to lead to more preservation and more expansion of the Tea Garden history. But anyone who missed today, let's check out the Revamping History collection. I'm going to walk through some of these items. Anyone has any questions, any comments, just leave them below. We'll do our best to answer. All right, so this is kind of similar to last week's display, but a little bit different. So let's check out here. We got the mills along Little Beaver. Of course, that features the Tea Garden grist mill and the lumber mill. Again, one of our other favorite pieces here is the Tea Garden Village timeline that Revamping History has been putting together. It runs through everything from the origins of the Tea Garden family in the United States all the way up until today, modern time. Definitely worth checking out if you ever come down here on one of our Mondays. Again, come down here on a Monday on 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can look through this timeline. You can learn all kinds of awesome information. Maybe do some research and help us fill in some of the blanks. Yeah, let's help get this thing filled out even bigger. Of course, another big part of what Revamping History does is digitizations. Yep, so a big part, we're going to take these old books, take an old phone book like this. Over time, this is going to eventually break down and disintegrate, so the best thing to do is we scan these pages. We scan everything, we turn them into PDFs. That way we can view the PDF on the laptop computer there. We're going to keep this information around forever, even if the original book does break down. I think both of these phone books here have been digitized, as well as the green book here. And look at the size of that one, super awesome. Columbiana County Farm and Business Directory. I think that's one of the early phone books that has a Hensroth in it, so we have a little personal connection to that one there. We just received the Columbiana County Business Directory from 1896, super awesome. We plan on digitizing this piece right there. We're going to make it available for everybody out there on the internet, everybody who wants to learn information about Tea Garden. Yeah, keep an eye on all of our social media sites. We're going to post every day. Whenever Jesse finishes up a PDF, we're going to make sure it's available. Everyone can have these things that want them. Again, thanks a lot for watching so far. Let's keep going through this. Let's check out some more items here. All right, a little bit of a will and testament there of Levi Blackledge. Yeah, pretty hard to read because super old looking cursive, super cool, but I think this is a copy of a copy, maybe of a copy, so of course quality gets lost there a little bit, but awesome information in there. Anybody ever wants to come down and read some of the information here, Levi Blackledge's last will and testament. All kinds of information from the National Archives, Library of Congress, Tea Garden Soil Survey. Of course, all kinds of useful, awesome information. Again, we're checking out the Revamping History collection. Items have been accumulated here by the Revamping History crew over the last few years. These items have to do with the Tea Garden area. There we go. Awesome combined atlas there from 1841 and 1860. Awesome maps. You can look through this thing, see all kinds of information about these pieces. Underneath there is another combined atlas. This one here from 1870 in 1902. Yeah, again, anybody wants any information about Tea Garden or even Columbiana County, we have all kinds of information, everything you need to know about Columbiana County. Come down here to the Tea Garden Historical Society every Monday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Check out our awesome collection of postcards we've gotten so far. Most of these have been encapsulated. Awesome way of preserving these pieces. Put them in these hard cases. Hopefully it'll last a pretty long time there. And then we're going to check out some items there that we found at the Tea Garden barn. Of course, to me and my brothers growing up, that was known as the Davis barn, Grandpa and Grandma Davis barn. We got to explore all through that barn when we were little kids, climbed up all over the place, checked all this stuff out. Of course, this barn's breaking down a little bit. I think it's seen some better days. Awesome before and after picture. Of course, the bottles there that we've recovered from the barn. That one there from a veterinarian in Salem, Ohio area. Dr. McElwee. One of our favorite pieces, the Honolulu Conservatory of Music sign. We found that thing out in the barn there. Of course, it's a little bit warped and it's seen better days, just like the rest of these pieces. But again, I appreciate everybody watching. Anyone has any questions about any of this stuff, leave a comment below. Let us know what you want to see more of. And again, we appreciate all the support. If you want to become a member, just check out the description below. You can pay on PayPal, or you can show up here on a Monday. Come on down here to the cabin, check out History of Tea Garden. Again, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. See you next time.